What are the keys and the codes that you need to unlock the mental prison that is the ego mind matrix? I had a experience the other day where I could just sense around me the apartment that I was in. We're in these boxes, we're in these apartments, we're in these houses, and they're like little prisons, and the Gnostics believed that the material world was a trap for the soul, and the soul needed to be liberated from the material existence, and maybe that happens when we die. But in this experience, I could just feel around me that I was trapped, and that I was in some kind of holding cell, in a consciousness pen, and I don't know what's going on above or what's going on below, but I think there are entities, energies, beings that are the gatekeepers for this dimension. And when you take DMT, Bufo, for me, ketamine, you expand your consciousness to become aware of these little pens that we're in, these little cages that we're in. And the word that kept coming to me was key. What is the key? What is the key to unlock the door of the prison that we are in? And I don't want anybody to take that wrong, saying, it's not something to be afraid of, but it's just something to be aware of. If we go in the Gnostic creation myth, Sophia gave birth to the demiurge, and then the demiurge attacked Sophia, and her body fell and created the Baphomet, or the word's escaping me right now. It's Baphomet and the Achamoth, I believe, and from that experience, the universe was created. There's many different creation myths, but we don't really know what's going on. What's happening here is something we're not being told exactly what's going on. And then you can go to your tarot reader online and your prophetic word guide and deliverer, and they'll tell you all these kinds of things, like you're going to come into some abundance, you're going to come into wealth, you're making breakthroughs and all this kind of stuff. And it just falls on my my knowing that all this manifestation is just manipulation. Mani means hand, man. And manifestation, I don't know the etymology of that, but it's a manipulation of your reality, and it creates karma. So when you manifest I think the proper way to manifest is to pray to the divine source, to the divine mother, the divine father, our parents, our spiritual parents, to grant us and grace us with blessings and boons. And I just don't believe in this manifesting stuff. So it's good to put into words. I'm doing this channel to one day perhaps have an audience that can support me financially, and me providing services to them like energetic healing, energy medicine, light language transmissions, and just guidance overall. So we'll see where it goes. But another thing I wanted to touch on was that not knowing what is really going on here. We can just say, oh, it's human evolution, and we evolved from monkeys, and we're moving on to a next stage of evolution, and the AI chip, the cybernet chip, is going to be the next, and that's just transhumanism. You can see right through that agenda. But what's really going on here? What happened? How come? What are the pyramids? What are these ancient civilizations? Who or what created this mess of samsara that we're in, this Maya, this circle, this cycle of life, this cycle of reincarnation, and how do we get out? And I believe that it is our job these days to really escape this mental prison, this physical prison, and become liberated at the point of death, so you have no karma to carry forward. But karma is so hard because every action, I just learned you drink some milk. That milk was came from a cow, and that cow was like in some pain when it gave the milk, and we're just, we're parasitic, and that creates more karma. So like, how do we, what determines who gets to be reincarnated into nibbana, or the higher heavens, and who goes down again to be recycled in the earth? And the Tibetan Book of the Dead says that upon death you'll exit your body and you'll receive a series of visions. The first vision will be of powerful, beneficent deities, and then they become less and less good, for the lack of a better word, and become more and more malicious and wrathful. And you're supposed to hold your center during all those and not get attached to any one of them. And then you get to the bottom of the visions, and then the choice to be liberated is there. But there's a pull to be reincarnated, and the desire is like a magnetic force that wants you to go into another body, and you're supposed to resist that, So I don't think you should follow the light when you die. I don't know about all these Pompolouses. A Pompolouse is a figure of deliverance who delivers souls to the afterlife. There's many. You could think of Anubis as a Pompolus. You could think of Jesus as a Pompolus. You can, and I don't know who to trust. So it's with the understanding from Savan Bomar, who is one of my favorite spiritual guides, that we need to be careful what we believe about the afterlife, and how to maneuver, and it's our job in this lifetime to become a professional reincarnator, so that we can reincarnate, maybe on another planet, still in samsara, or become fully liberated into nibbana. And we'll see what happens. So I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but I'm just asking questions. And if you're on a journey similar to mine, you're going to want to know the answer to these questions. And I don't have the answers. My clairvoyance is settled for now. I'm not doing tarot. I might do tarot in the future, but I'm not saying, oh, you manifested this video into your life and you were meant to see this at the right time. No, we're talking about real, down to earth, real guidance, real stuff. I don't know if you're going to be rich. I don't know if you're going to find your soulmate. I don't know. And that's okay. So we're just going to continue on this journey and build Dasein together. And if you want to be on this journey with me to find some answers and ask even more questions, then go ahead and subscribe and like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.